Hello everybody, welcome back to this next episode of Kerbal Space Program .24, the first contract career mode. So, if you missed last episode, we were just getting some more contracts, and I figured, let's just do a bunch of the part tests, just to get a lot of funds, and then with that available funds, we can start doing more fun things. We might as well grab a bunch of these contracts, since they all kind of seem to be ticking away. We'll grab the Stability Enhancer, that's easy enough. Radial Decoupler, we could definitely test. And, well, we'll start with those two. We still have to get the regular decoupler, which we didn't really get to do last time, and I think I know what happened. I manually tried to release it in flight, and I think it doesn't work unless you push the spacebar. I think that's what happens. But anyway, this one is in blue because I think we've been gifted it for the contract. So we don't actually normally have it, but because we have a contract on it, we are allowed to have it, temporarily, of course. So I believe all you have to do is just use it, and it works. Yeah, you have to be a Kerbal and land it, so that'll happen as soon as we hit the space bar. Let's just make sure that our two engines are also firing with that, otherwise it could cause some issues. Next we do have these little guys here, the radial ones, the radial decouplers. Let's take a look. These have to be activated between 9,600 and 15,000 meters, going 300 meters per second. That is a little ridiculous for right now. What I might do, because the thing is, by the time you get to 9,600 meters, these boosters are already going to be dead. So what I might actually do is double up on them like that. This way we'll have twice the thrust, and so maybe by the time we release it, it'll be at those parameters. But I don't know. So we have a lot of active contracts. The easy one we can get is this one and that one. All you gotta do is just launch it. Okay, let's go to crew. Let's get Jeb out of there. Let's get this guy Jorley. Jorley Kerman, you're up. Here we go. Okay. So again, I'm just going to throttle all the way down, hit the SAS, and let me just check out my contracts. We should get this one as soon as we hit launch. So let's try it. We got it. Excellent. So the next thing that's going to happen are these radial thingies. But again, I don't think we're going to get quite as high by the time we have to use them. I don't know. We'll see. Might just have to wait on them. Stack decoupler, we'll do that later. Radial decoupler, we have to be at the right altitude. As long as our speed stays up, we should be okay. And it didn't. Okay, our speed has dropped off. But now we're at the right altitudes. So see, it's so annoying, it's so tricky, but maybe we can get that speed up. Come on, get up there to 300. I don't think we're going to make it. We might. Boom! Yes, okay, we got that one. Alright, so all we need to test now... Oh, the radial parachute is good, but I don't want to deploy that now. Let's go for... Let's see, what's our apoapsis at? 37. Let's get this thing super high out of the atmosphere so we can test both of these guys on the way back down again. I think that's the way we're going to do it, is that we'll kind of hit them both one after the other. Hell, I might even put them in the same stage. Yep. Okay. So we're going to get this baby way up there. I know this sounds nuts and stupid, but I think this is how we're going to do it. Alright, that should be good enough. So here's what I'm thinking, is that by the time this thing falls again, we'll have enough speed to deploy the parachutes, hopefully within the same range as this thing. I don't know, though. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a closer look. The parachutes have to be deployed between 15,000 And this has to be deployed within, 9,000. Okay, so we can't actually do that. We have to, it looks like we're going to have to deploy the parachutes first, and then deploy the decoupler. I don't know, or maybe we just can't get them both at the same time. I think that's the exact thing I did last time, so let's learn from our mistakes. I'm going to do the decoupler first, and maybe we'll come back and do this test next. So let's just do a little warp. Kerbin's rotating underneath us. Looks like we're going to land somewhere over here. Okay. So what we're going to look for is the decoupler. We're looking for these parameters here to be activated. Hopefully it'll work. Our speed is like hella fast right now, but okay, it's going to start bleeding off. Wow, look at that. So we just need the speed now. Man, that is tough. Okay, so we didn't get that. Again, we didn't get it. But that's okay. Let's just, yeah, we're not going to get these ones. It's okay. We'll just let that go. Come on. Come on. Yep, there we go. We'll let that go. We'll try it again. These things are a little tricky. I'm not an expert at this. Like I said, it's a lot of these things I'm trying for the first time. So, you know, if you want to see, like, perfectly perfected things... Actually, if you want to see somebody beat the career mode in 2 missions, you can go over to Scott Manley's channel. I think he just did a series on that, how to beat career mode in 2 videos, but in 2 missions, actually. But I kind of feel like after I watch Scott Manley's videos, I just feel like uninstalling Kerbal Space Program. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love his videos, I love him. It's just that he's so good at the game that it just makes me not want to play it ever again. So I don't know, it's really up to you guys. Let's recover this mission. Not much science, but again, we're kind of going for money right now. We're trying to get our bank up. So now we have 60,000. That's pretty cool. So let's go back into the VAB. And let's see if we can get this radial decoupler one. Now, it was very tricky. We had the parachute one going up. Maybe we can get that one. So let's put this one first. I know it seems a little weird. Oh, okay. So since we got it, we're not allowed to use these anymore. That's that's fine. We'll take those away. And yeah, so we'll launch this pretty much the same vehicle. Okay, here we are. And we'll do the same exact thing. Here we go. Now, if I remember correctly, this one activated. So maybe what we could do is we'll do the parachute one and then we'll do the decoupler one. I don't really know. Let's see what happens. Let's see how we go this time. I try to replicate the launch pretty much exactly. Alright, we're almost there. So all we need is the speed and the altitude. Which I think we'll get to. Alright, we got the speed. All we need to get to is 1560. I think we're going to get this one, guys. I think we will get this one. Yep. That's kind of silly. I don't know why anyone would do such a thing. But we we got that one. That's good. Okay. Again, I don't know why anyone would do such a thing. How is this testing? I don't know. I guess we're testing it... testing its drag upwards. Oh, hello, Moon. Which is fine, I guess. You know, we're going for... Yo, you know what's going to happen, I just realized? I bet these parachutes are going to fail. Watch this. As soon as we hit the apoapsis, I just realized the fatal flaw. I think they usually go away, don't they? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, okay, they're still there. That's good. Sometimes the parachutes will disappear if you activate them before you hit apoapsis, and that's super annoying when that happens. But that didn't happen in this case. So we're just gonna time warp the long way home. So again, all we have to do now is the stack decoupler. Which, hey, actually, at this point it looks like... Oh! What do you know? Ha! Alright! So we got them both. I had no idea that was going to actually work out. I was like, no, that's never going to freaking work. But, alright. Boom, that's another 2 contracts right there. Let's take a look. We have a lot. We could probably start deleting these things, trashing them. Like, alright, thank you. Yeah, we'll just start getting rid of these. The parachute and the stack decoupler we did. Perfect. So we should get a hefty amount of money from this one. Then we can go on and keep testing new things. And again, I'm trying to build up a nice bankroll so that once the contracts get more complicated, we have lots of money to go to other places like the Moon and Mimas and even Duna and so on and so forth. I always feel like that's the order. It's like Minmus and Moon, or maybe Moon, Minmus, then Duna just always seems to naturally come next. Everyone wants to go to Duna. And maybe we'll change it up, who knows. Maybe we'll go to Elu first, I don't know. That could be something. Wouldn't that be something if I could get to Elu with like the basic parts? I'm sure that Scott Manley's done it, or is capable of doing it. Anyways, I'll stop talking about Scott Manley now. If any of you guys don't know who Scott Manley is, I urge you to check his channel out. He is this Kerbal Space Program god of gods. I did these already. Yep, okay. We will recover the vessel. So you see we got back a nice 98%, bringing us up to 60.7, so that's pretty nice. I'm not sure how we got all that extra science. It's like we didn't do anything really, and suddenly we're up to 71. I don't know. We'll come down here and we'll get this because now we get Science Junior, and that's probably one of the most useful things you can get in this, is the Science Junior. Because, again, that will allow you to get more science. Plus, now we can put batteries on our craft and a better comm dish, so we can send information quicker and all that good stuff. So that is good that we did that. Let's see what new contracts are in store for us. The T-45 in flight over Kerbin. Mark 16 parachute. I'm not doing parachutes anymore. The 909 orbiting. So this one, the T-45, has to be activated in these parameters. Well, that looks like, yeah, so 10,000 and 12,000 meters. Might as well try that one. Let's get it. Oh, anything active? No, we don't. Okay, so we might as well get that one. I'm done testing parachutes. We could perhaps go for the Septron engines. I mean, why not? So this has to be in orbit, which we haven't gotten there yet. You know, we might as well. Let's go for the orbit, and we might as well get that too. So we've got a lot of stuff on our plate here. We want to build a totally new design, probably. Yeah, so we're gonna pretty much get rid of this whole design here. Let's see. We're gonna pop one of these guys back on. I like those better for some reason. Since we have it, let's go ahead and attach this thing, and then we can put 2 more of these on. Although already this is getting pretty heavy, I'd imagine. I wonder if this thing's good enough anymore. We'll slap this guy on here. It's a little bit better. Actually, let's see. I'll put these here. And then I'll put the radial parachutes just to help out in slowing us down. So that when we land, this is what will land. Science Junior with everything else. and all that good stuff. So, there it is. So we need to use the T-45 and the 909. Okay, so let's check that out. So we'll have like a little orbiting stage, which will have the 909. That's cute. We'll come down here, and then we'll get... This will be like help me into orbit stage with the T-45, I guess. So let's just check. We have to use that at this altitude. So we're going to want to be right around the 10,000 mark. We're going to want to be using this engine. Hopefully we'll be, yeah, we'll be within those speed ranges there. Alright, and one more stage, I guess. Might be going overboard with the fuel here, but we'll see what happens. We'll use this big guy. T-45, the Sepratron. We probably should put a Sepratron on because we need to test it. I know what I'll do with those. We will attach radially some boosters. Here you are, Mr. Booster. And then we'll put the Sepratrons on the boosters. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good to me. Wow. Well, that's a tall rocket. I wish we had the launch stability clamps to help us out here. I don't know if this is even going to stand upright on the launch pad. It might just fall right over and explode everywhere, which would not be cool. That would not be good. I'm wondering... Yeah, hold on. We could do something like this. Wonder if that... Oh, that could do something. Maybe that'll work, yeah. Right? I mean, why not? Okay. Separatrons have to activate at that altitude. Man, this is going to be tough. I wonder if we can get it all at the same go. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's do our staging. We want to do these things have to go first with the main engine. So we'll do that. Bing, bang, boom. These should go as well immediately. We don't want those stuck to our engines. Okay. Then what's going to happen is these are going to go with the Sepratrons. Yep. Then this will go. That'll light. Then that'll go. Then that'll light. And then, yeah, we will be disconnecting that. And then the parachutes will take us safely, hopefully, back home again. Who wants to go? You do, Edlu. Edlu wants to go. Alright. That is it. Let's let's see what happens. I'm a little nervous about this one, guys. I don't know. But let's just review our things. So Sepratrons need to go at pretty high altitude, actually, so we might have to delay cutting those things off. 13 and 12. Although I look at this now, it looks like we're gonna have to activate the T-45 before the Sepratrons come on. So we might not get a chance to do that test today. We'll have it there anyway, just in case. But let's, without further ado, let's get this thing going. Here we go. My God, it's going. Sort of. It's a little tilty. I'll have to push it this way a little bit. It wants to go to the left. I don't really know why. Because I've realized that there is no gimbaling on this thing so far, and it just must have some sort of more weight to the left. Alright, let's get rid of this damn thing. Whoa! It liked that. Okay. Bump up the thrust a little bit. I believe we have goo for this stage. Yep, it jiggles and wobbles. We've got a... Oh, you didn't do one of these material bay observations. while flying. Splattered around the interior. Oh, we'll keep that data. Uh-huh. So hopefully we get to 10,000. I think we will. Going 290. I don't know, we gotta get another 100 meters per second with this one engine before we activate. I don't know if it's gonna happen. No. Come on. Alright, so yeah, we missed that one. Damn, that is such a hard... I mean, look at that window. It's tiny. That is a tiny window. How are you supposed to... I mean, honestly, how are you supposed to get that? I don't know. We gotta start tilting. We gotta start going this way. Alright, so I guess what we're going for now is the 909 engine. Of course, now the Separatrons would be good to go, but whatever. So yeah, the 909 is what we're going for, the orbit, and we're going for the 909. If this thing even makes it into orbit, I don't know. And see, now I'm sitting there thinking, this is not enough. Probably need more boosters or something. Get a little steeper just to raise that up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we're going to quite make it into orbit, but we'll see. Nope. Didn't quite make it this time. So we kind of failed everything. I don't know, let's just see. Let's see if we can get the orbit. Oh wow, I should have cut that off a long time ago. Not my best demonstration. We're going to need 600 meters per second. Alright, so I think we're going to call this one a dud. So, tell you what, next time, in the next episode, we will figure out all this stuff. So I went for 4 and I got 0. Again, we're ending the episode on an utter failure, but like I say, no mission is ever a failure because you learn lots of stuff along the way, right? I mean, that's what I always say. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.